What do you think of this, folks? Uh, Donald Trump wants Wayne Gretzky to be PM for Canada. And I think that could happen if he takes over. Somehow Canada becomes 51st state. Or some might like it. It become like the governor. Well, he calls Canada 51st state. So Wayne Gretzky would be like the governor of Canada. But he wants Wayne Gretzky to be the Canada of the president, prime minister of Canada. And this is crazy.
Is talking about Canada again. His latest stunt has him urging a national sports icon to run for prime minister. CBC's Megan Fitzpatrick is covering this story for us today in Washington. Okay, another day, another story out of Washington there. Megan, who is Trump promoting for prime minister?
Yeah, Trump weighing in on Canadian politics on his social media platform, Truth Social, which, of course, Canadian politics in a bit of turmoil lately with that dramatic resignation of Chrystia Freeland, which then prompted questions about Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's leadership and calls for him to resign from some of his own MPs. Now Trump is weighing in on who he thinks should be Prime Minister of Canada, and it's Wayne Gretzky, hockey legend. Let's take a look at what Trump wrote about Gretzky. He said, "I just left Wayne Gretzky, the great one as he's known in ice hockey circles. I said, Wayne, why don't you run for Prime Minister of Canada, soon to be known as the Governor of Canada?"
That's what I'm saying, the governor of Canada. See, he thinks Canada. See, he still wants to be. He still wants Canada to be a 51st state. This is crazy, folks. This guy is a nut. Oh, it's crazy. I tell you, folks, he wants Canada. He wants to invade Canada. This sounds crazy, but you gotta take these guys seriously, folks. Take him seriously. He's gonna at least try to do something about that.
Would win easily. You wouldn't even have to campaign. Trump writing that
You would win easily. You wouldn't have to campaign. He had no interest. But I think the people of Canada should start a draft. Wayne Gretzky. Oh, he had no interest. According to him, Wayne Gretzky doesn't want to be PM. Of course, he doesn't want to be.
He has no interest in this, but I think the people of Canada should start a draft Wayne Gretzky movement. It would be so much fun to watch.
No, I think people would rather Cherry to be prime minister. No, Cherry's too old. One time people said Cherry should be prime minister. Don Cherry, but no, he doesn't want to be prime minister. He shouldn't be prime minister. Former athlete. I guess athletes could. I don't know if there's an athlete prime minister or president. I'm trying to remember. Was there any? Well, I guess in a sense, I knew there were. But he should not be prime minister. And Trump is still. He thinks Canada is a 51st state. This is Looney Tunes, folks. This guy is a madness. This is pure madness.
Trump wrote. That post was then reshared on social media by Wayne Gretzky's wife, Janet Gretzky. Now, we know that the Gretzkys are friends with Trump and that they do hang out socially. When Trump won the election in November, there were social media posts showing Wayne Gretzky and his wife Janet and some of their children at Trump's victory party at Trump's resort in Florida, Mar-a-Lago. There was a photo of Gretzky wearing a Make America Great Again baseball hat. Janet Gretzky, in one of her social media posts, called Trump a great friend and congratulated him on his victory. We also know that Wayne Gretzky's son-in-law, Dustin Johnson, he's a professional golfer and has golfed with Trump, and so the families spend time together. But this post, again, Trump referring to the Prime Minister of Canada as governor. This is something he's been doing lately, and this is all in the context of Trump threatening to impose massive tariffs on Canada once he takes office, unless Canada makes some changes to tighten up things at the border. Trump has been suggesting that Canada be.
There's no border. There's no loose enough border. There's nothing wrong with the border here. In fact, the people are coming. The migrants are coming from the U.S. to here. It's not the other way around. It's not about drugs. And drugs are, I see, mostly guns, I think. I mean, you create these drugs, but it's not as bad. I mean, there's no crisis. It's garbage. And the migrants are coming here from the States.
The 51st state, saying he thinks it would be a great idea. And yet again, another post on Christmas Day making the same suggestion, Marianne.
Okay, well, Trump.
No, that's a bad idea. Obviously.
Has also made waves by saying the U.S. should take control of the Panama Canal. He's named a new ambassador, an American ambassador to the country. What's the latest on that?
Yeah, so Trump over the weekend started talking about wanting to potentially take back control of the Panama Canal, complaining on social media and in a speech that he was giving that he thinks the U.S. is getting ripped off by Panama because of the fees that are charged to U.S. ships when they're using the canal. He has called those fees ridiculous. In a post yesterday, he said that Chinese soldiers are controlling the canal, which is not the case. In a separate social media post, he did name.
This is all about China. It's anti-China rhetoric. This is all about, folks. Sure, China has a deal with the Panama. I think they have a deal with Panama, some kind of deal. But this is all about is racist rhetoric of China. I mean, anti-Chinese rhetoric. And this guy wants to really go to war with China, folks. This guy is not anti-war. It's crazy. Anyways, folks, I'm going to end this video. What happened here, folks? I'll end this video, folks. What do you think of that? This is pure madness. Wayne Gretzky, Prime Minister. This is crazy, folks. I'm out.